It's easy to integrate Google Forms on your Convertri page seamlessly. First, you need to integrate the form onto your page. So, in the page builder, click on Forms in the top toolbar. Then click Forms in the left-hand menu, then New Form, then Google Form. Enter your Google Forms URL and click Import. Enter a name for your form. And then note the number of visible fields in the status message. Make sure that this matches the number of form fields you set up when you created your Google form. And please note, Convertri currently does not support certain form elements such as drop-down menus or radio buttons. If you have these in your form, you will not be able to collect responses for those questions on your Convertri page. You can still set up the form on your page, but if responses are required, users will be redirected to your Google form after they hit Submit. Click Create, and then click the Use button next to your form's name. Click Done. So next it's time to build the form on your page. In the Elements tray, click on Form Inputs, and then drag over the number of form fields you require to match your Google form. Then add a Submit button. Next, select your first form input element, and in its Properties panel, go to General Settings and change the placeholder text to what you require. Then go to Form Field Settings. In the Assign Form field drop-down, choose the field from your Google form to match. And then choose if it's required. This makes sure responses get matched to the correct questions. If your text field is an email address, then you can choose email from the validation drop-down, and this will make sure the text entered is a valid email. Repeat for each form field, mapping the form input element to its corresponding form field. And then select your Submit button, and in the Properties panel head to Button Settings and make sure the button mode is set to Submit. Click Save and Publish. Try out your form by heading to your page, entering responses and hitting your Submit button. If successful, you'll see the thank you page you set up in Google. If your form contains required fields you haven't or were unable to set up in Convertri, you'll be redirected to the Google Forms page.